or whatnot. Those are the type of people, the executives also maybe, they have a quick bite somewhere, not knowing, unknowingly they are also putting in this amount of calories. But if you are going back home regularly, if you are you go looking forward for your wife's cooking, I'm sure she will make sure you don't take in that much of calories. Okay, at least from today onwards, alright? Next one, please. So you see the total average intake of calories, average Malaysian, is about 5,000 kilocalories. Now that's far too much. That's far too much. Around 2,300 kilocalories. So in a month, we are taking in 69,000 kilocalories. So why don't we get lifestyle? We'll be more prone to lifestyle diseases. If we carry on in this manner, okay, this regarding the type of diet that we are taking, why not? We will be prone to all sorts of lifestyle diseases. Next. Now, one more thing I wanted to share with you about this when I was talking about calories. There was also a report in the papers not too long ago. This may not be very exciting for our ladies here. It's stated somewhere in the statistics, much to my surprise, that in Asia, the statistics show the fattest women were from Malaysia. Would you believe that?
Yeah.
I find it hard to believe, but that is the fact. It was stated in the recent statistics, And so again, the calorie intake has to be seriously looked into. Sorry, I don't have that particular one, but another one I'd like to share with you while we're talking about healthy parenting is that there was a report recently that amongst Malaysians, 21% of Malaysians are afflicted with mental disorder. Mental disorder, there are 21% of us are suffering from some form of mental disorder. Now I think that is something very alarming, and I know the University Hospital psychiatric department is trying to provide some special services for people who are that way inclined to go for counseling and so forth. So you see, there's 21% of Malaysians, they have some sort of mental disorder. So that is, we have to be aware of it and at the same time take the necessary precautions how to overcome these problems. So one of the modules, as I said, that we are discussing today is healthy parenting. So if you are not one of those 21% of mentally disordered, if we are not, better make sure that we follow all what we are trying to discuss here this afternoon. Okay, now majority of ailments are due to dietary lifestyle. Are we feeding our children correctly? For a child to eat the right diet, we must firstly eat the right diet. We ourselves. We cannot be whacking all the mutton, steak and all that chicken and everything and expect the child to be a vegetarian. Isn't it? You cannot. Right? I'm telling you that because it's a fact. I was like that 30 years ago. I was eating all the, chicken, mutton and whatnot, and trying to instill to my wife and children. I think, vegetarian is a good idea. Why not we become vegetarian? But I'm eating all the meat. So you can't do that. So you yourself have to sort of, find a way of slowly converting yourself, transform inner transformation, and the outer transformation will automatically come. So my children now, they are quite happy to be vegetarian. Although they were heavy meat eaters, right? They're quite happy. It just naturally comes. So it has to come from you first. You must make the move, right? And we must be consistent about it. Don't at any time find an excuse that, sorry, no vegetable, market, I didn't get this, that. Okay, just for today, only today we'll have chicken, okay? The dinner, we'll go back to vegetarian, okay? So that's why it says, be, do, see, tell. You have to be seen. You must be seen to be doing and seen, and then you talk about it, you tell, and you can convince your children. Okay, next.
Do we have endurance to do a lot of work, or the reverse? Unless we are doing exercise regularly, we may not know this. But irony is most people say, I'm too tired to do exercise. Correct? I'm too tired, how can I do exercise? But it's the reverse. If you are very tired after work and you go home, and if you have that willpower, I want to do some exercise, you will find that after the exercise, you will feel refreshed. But that evening, you will sleep very well. Those of us who have got difficulty sleeping, you should do exercise in the evening. You will feel refreshed, but you will also sleep well. Okay? Flexibility. Some of us we cannot touch, we cannot touch. It's not that we are all built the same, but some we cannot reach down. It's because of lack of exercise. So, and what does it mean if we cannot stretch? What does that mean? That means we are not flexible, our body is stiff. So all the muscles are not able to operate to the optimum. Our muscles can do much more than what it is doing for us now. It's because we have restricted the movement of our bodies. So who would be able to work better? With restrictions or without restrictions? Correct. It's just these two brothers know my office is at the top floor. Okay, it's one area. I've got quite a number of visitors who visit us for various reasons. When they reach my room, I have a pretty good idea whether they exercise. Some of them, by the time they reach my room, I say, what happened to you? Tired, staircase. Others come very, very happily. It simply shows that one is doing exercise regularly while the other is not. Okay? So it will make us flexible, which will improve our performance. Of course, we all know, right? If you see the children of today and the children of yesterday are quite different when it comes to this. Those days we had to do a lot of physical work, we had to walk quite distances, and we did a lot of physical things. Today, children, if they carry the laptop, they say it's heavy already. And they use their fingers and then they just beat about the laptop or the calculators and their video games. That's about, you'll be surprised if you get today's teenagers, give them a charcoal, and others will dig and plant a tree, plant a plant. They'll have lots of difficulties. One brother told me they may not know which end of the charcoal to so what is this? So this is today's situation. So we must be the role models for them. The children must see us exercising. Okay? And I'm sure when you were exercising just now, was anybody stressed out exercising? Or was anybody moody while exercising? Or you were more of laughter and smiles, right? Correct enough. So exercise has all these benefits. Okay? Now, just now we talked about good diet. So good diet alone is not enough. If we say, okay, from today I want to have a balanced diet, I also want to make sure that I look at the food that I'm eating. That means we must look at the quantity of food in our plate. We don't just put everything and then don't know what we ate. We must be conscious of the amount of food. Okay, so but that's not alone, that's not enough. Because exercise is very, very important. You see, we need to burn. We already saw just now, we have 2,000 odd calories excessive if we continue eating those food. So we need to burn, we need to maintain our physique, right? For that we need exercise, create bonding. This was in fact told to us by one of the parents. After the healthy parenting, this parent went back home and thought, okay, it's a good idea, got all the children, went to the padang, they had a good run and had a sweat. And on the way home, the mother realized that the child that was always reserved and silent in the corner was so excited